on the 35. The black unis, the Clayton blue, trimmed in white, they're Smalls. Comets, in their first 53 years, had just those two head coaches. Last 13, they've had 5 different head coaches, but Scott Chadwick seemingly has found a home here with him. Smalls to the air, takes a shot, has a man, wide open! Give him 6! Parker Ferguson, the senior, on his 30th reception of the year. A 62-yard Crossroads Ford touchdown. Crossroads Ford, it's the Ford store that gives you more.
And Parker Ferguson's been the most consistent wide receiver. This is a deep post, a miscommunication in the secondary for the Rams. The Comets strike first here, being aggressive. First play of the series, Scott Chadwick going deep, and it pays off. That strong arm from Aiden Smalls, throwing it in stride. Easy touchdown.
PAT from Nate Lunger, his 40. The post. Like a comet, it sailed through the night sky. Ferguson to the promised land to make it 7-0.
Smalls a basketball star as well and excels in the wintertime out on the court, and we've known about him since he was a freshman. He's had such a great career, and I think he's going to have another outstanding opportunity at NC State to excel.
Quarterback draw, Smalls trying to find the corner and turns it and does. And he's got a first. Man, what a run by Smalls. I think they're going to actually mark him out shy, but a goodly amount of yardage. Well, they're waiting for the marker to move. Yep, got up to the 45 and was pushed out right before.
He's a special player. He just broke the angles there. Most players, that would be maybe a 4 or 5 yard gain, but he took it all the way to 3rd and 2. Now,
fake the toss. Smalls to that left side again, and this time does pick up the first.
And Cleveland is going to have to contain Smalls, try to keep him inside. If he gets to the outside on the perimeter, that's where he's lethal. There's a fake pitch. This was designed for Smalls all the way, and he goes up the middle and then cuts back. Again, another positive gain on the ground, and this is where Cleveland, Patrick, they've got to be careful here with the play action. After a couple running plays, Scott Chadwick is known to mix in the pass and try to go over the top.
5, nearing the 3-minute mark here in the first. Smalls spots his receiver. Nice catch by Austin Dalton for the first to the 25-yard line. Dalton, the sophomore, with his 9th catch of the year.
And Smalls read the blitz. Jalen King came off the edge, and Dalton just replaced him. See, there's number 9 coming through. Smalls throws it right around him as Dalton sits in that open spot. And now some rhythm coming with this Clayton offense. Good job trying to get that defense to jump.
13-yard line, the throw, turning the corner, looking for room, and down at the 6. Ruffin again with the catch, his 2nd of the night.
Ruffin is an explosive playmaker. This is off the play action pass. Comes across the line of scrimmage. And Smalls got hit as he threw it. A good job just kind of fighting through to get to the 6-yard line.
Ruffin, a Cleveland.com. Tight end Price with that last reception. Nice run here to midfield, and Smalls, and he gets slung down. Flag comes in. And the coaches doing a good job to get in between the players. Smalls threw the stiff arm, and then that prompted the Cleveland defender to sling him down to the turf.
He's a special player. Cut it back inside, and then the physical style he runs with, trying to finish off this run. There's the pull late, and can't have that.
Yeah, not a smart play from Bennett.
to Smalls and not only try to bring him down, but you need to keep him in the pocket. Cannot allow him to get outside.
Got rid of it quickly, gets it to Ferguson, and Ferguson reverses field and is out of bounds. Picked up about 8.
Now Ferguson, one of the leaders, had the touchdown earlier on in the ball game, and this could have initially been maybe a 5-yard gain. He was able to slip through and now make it a manageable third down situation coming up for the offense.
I'm going to say step.
There was nowhere to run.
So it's going to be 4th and 4. They had a field goal blocked from about this area in the first half. They're going to send the offense out there with less than 3 to go in the third.
Well, I like the mindset here, being aggressive. You're going to win this rivalry game with that aggressive mindset.
Don't need to get it in the end zone to get a fresh set of downs. Smalls throws for the end zone, caught, touchdown! Tyler Campbell with the Crossroads Ford touchdown. Crossroads Ford, the Ford store that gives you more.
And Campbell, the senior, just goes over the middle. Pretty impressive from Smalls here with the pump fake and then keeping his eyes up. And there he is over the middle, right over the hashes. And Campbell going over to celebrate with the students.
October of 2017, the last time that the Rams lost to the Comets. No turnovers in this game so far tonight. Smalls on the move. Oh, what a catch! Wonderful job there by Ferguson. Got it at the 45.
Well, excellent work from Smalls getting out of the pocket. Guys sprinting after him and then throws the ball up for Ferguson. He hangs in the air. Look at the hang time there, going down, knows he's going to get hit. Great job with the hand-eye coordination. Catches it, looks up, takes the hit, and falls back for the first down.
Had a for Cleveland. This is a Cleveland offense that averages 382 on the season. Smalls with some room, makes the move, and will finally be brought down inside the 30. He carried King. Haynes came over and cleaned it up, but not before Smalls moves the change, and that's going to be an arthritis knee and pain center's first down.
Well, usually he's going to the outside, but he goes right up the middle. The outside was contained, and he goes downhill, made a cut. Another excellent run from Aiden Smalls.
It's Medley, first and goal. Boy, this would be a huge score. Smalls for another touchdown pass. It is brought in, but they're going to say he's out of bounds. A flag comes in. That was almost a remarkable touchdown catch by Ferguson, but he was on that sideline. And let's see if it's going to be interference on Cleveland.
It'll be pass interference on Cleveland, and the 9th penalty now for the Rams.
Yep, that's the call. So that'll move it to inside the 5.
And here it is.
Oh, yeah.
That probably would have been a touchdown if he wasn't held. As Ferguson's going down, he can only reach up that right arm.
I'm not so sure it wasn't a touchdown.
Was close. You see what happens here. But if you get it close to the goal line, I'd expect them to be aggressive.
To the air, Smalls. Scrambling. Running. Smalls twirling. Does he force his way in? He does! Aiden Smalls has thrown for a pair. He runs for a score. And it's a touchdown for Crossroads Ford. Crossroads Ford, the Ford store that gives you more.
This is talent, this is execution, and this is will to get into the end zone. The pass rush comes, no one's open. Smalls gets to the outside. There's multiple Rams in position to make the tackle. He spins around and just refuses to go down.
How about this? 19-3. on the extra point. 20-3. Clayton and Smalls. Still a lot of time to go, but they are smelling it.
Their message down on the sideline is, let's finish this ball game. It's not over, but the execution inside the red zone, a big 3rd and goal there. Smalls comes through. They're definitely in the driver's seat right now. And
prior to him coming aboard. And you look at his pedigree where he'd been in Maryland, in Charlotte, he coached also at the University of Maryland. Smalls downfield. And a little bit of chatter between these two sides right now.
But he's brought all that experience, that excellent success in coaching NFL players in high school and when he was at Maryland at the college level. And Aiden Smalls is going to have an opportunity to play at NC State and at the next level and beyond at the NFL if he continues to perform like this. That's such a smart play with the going down the sideline, then staying in bounds and letting this clock continue to move.
Arthritis, knee and pain center's first down. Arthritis. And your Central Carolina Chevy Dealers player of the game goes to Aiden Smalls. 2 touchdown passes, including a 62-yarder. This gem in the second half, and then he ran for a score to put his team ahead by 17.
He's done it all. I've just been so impressed with his talent and leadership. And here on their home field, he's driven this offense, made all the big plays, and he's going to have the ability to finish this game with the ball in his hands.
Visit your Central Carolina Chevy dealer today. The regular season win streak stopped for Cleveland at 61. Their 50-game non-conference, or rather conference